From school, I didn't really have any direction, if I'm honest. Didn't quite know what I wanted to do. Academically, I wasn't the greatest. My old man was quite old school. You're gonna have to go get a trade because there's nothing else you can do. And I took that advice, and it's good advice, to be honest. So I went to a local building firm, managed to get an apprenticeship with them, bricklaying. Done that for a few years and then went from there, just like most brickies do, you go from firm to firm, building up your experience, building up your speed and quality, and yeah, and went from there really. What attracted me, walking in a gym at 10, 11 years old, opening my eyes to the gym experience, you know, being in a boxing club, it's a total different world. It's similar to being in the change rooms at football, the camaraderie, the crack you have. But take that aside, it's just an amazing sport. The fitness is unreal. It takes real dedication. And it's an individual sport, which is what I quite like. You know, you can associate it to running your own business, I suppose, because you know, it's all about you. You might have a great team around you, but you're the man that's got to make the decisions. When I was boxing as a junior, it was like through school, and then after school I was laying bricks and boxing. But when you're in your teens and your early 20s, you can get away with it. It's no real issue. I stopped boxing and started coaching for a few years, then went back to it again. That's when I really struggled. A few injuries and just, you know, laying bricks all day. Trying to get a gym session in the evening, it wasn't going to work. So that's when I made the decision to knock all that on the head and really concentrate just on work and building the company. We're a building company based on the South Coast. We cover pretty much the whole of the South Coast. We do go further afield, but at the moment we like to keep it along the South Coast. We cover all sorts of building. You know, originally I was a bricklayer, but we do grounds work, brickwork, roofs, any type of structural work. Getting Gary on board was quite instrumental because he's really pushed the company now, so we can take on a lot more internal stuff, kitchens, bathrooms, decorating. There's not much we don't cover, to be honest, and we've got a great team around us to do it, yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, but like I say, we've got a great team around us, 15 to 20 really, really good tradesmen. And what separates us at On Point, I think, is more the fact we can sit down with every job, go through it, and we know exactly who to put on what job. Which benefits us and sometimes can get the price down because we know they can get the job done at a good rate of knots. Expanding the company has been massive for us, especially over the last year. So bringing One Way in to help with labour every now and again has been brilliant. We can trust them and they're a good firm to come in. It's not quite what people think. You know, I've worked in the Falklands. I've worked all over the show. So it can take you around a little bit. And it's just, it's a great industry to be in. You're never really out of work and the money's there to be earned. So yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I think we're just going to grow and grow as much as we can. My son especially, Blake, he loves anything to do with building. So eventually if we can build it up and he wants to take over and I can pass the reins down to him, then that's definitely something I'll be looking at. So yeah, just keep building, getting as big as we can.